here, and today I'm going to be teaching you how to get client meetings just by using video. No cold calling, no door-to-door, none of that, just a very simple video sent over to business owners directly to secure a meeting. Actually, I'm just going to shut this mat because I can see it's in the way of the shot, and I want to give you guys a bit of a life update before we jump into this video. I bought myself a new treat last week, which I'm excited about. You probably can't see that actually, so I'll bring it up to the camera. I bought myself a new Rolex Datejust. It's a two-tone champagne with a diamond dial. Beautiful bit of kit. I don't know how well the camera is picking out up there. And I actually bought this as a celebration gift for myself or for the business to celebrate my best ever financial month last month. So this year I've been growing month on month on month on month. I have not plateaued at any point. I haven't had any declines, which is amazing. And last month was my best month ever by quite a large milestone. We managed to, well, my agency, my whole company, that's my agency and my personal brand, we managed to bring in £30,000 in revenue, which is around $40,000. And out of that, around £23,000 was profit, which is incredible. It's incredible. And I wanted to treat myself to celebrate. Life is going at 1,000 miles an hour in a minute. I just got the M4. I thought I'd treat myself to a nice watch. And I'm going to sit pretty for a while now. I'm not going to spend too much more money. Going to save up and keep reinvesting as much as possible in the business and the personal brand as well, so I can keep growing and just keep that chart, that graph going upwards, because it's yeah, life's good at the moment, and I just wanted to give you guys a bit of an update. So yeah, why not treat yourself? You've got to enjoy yourself on the way up. Yeah, anyway, back to the video. So, how to secure client meetings using video. Now, first of all, I just want to start by saying I am still a huge advocate of cold calling. Throughout my whole YouTube channel, throughout my course, throughout everything I've ever done, I've always been an advocate of cold calling. I think that cold calling is extremely, extremely powerful and a very efficient way to get meetings. You can just blast through cold calls when you know what it is you're doing. So once you have the right script, once you know how to master your tone, once you know what the objective of your cold call is, then you can smash it with cold calls. It's how I got 99% of my clients when I first started my agency. But that being said, I do completely appreciate that cold calling isn't for everybody. Some people just don't fare well with cold calling, whether that's their tone, whether that's their confidence, whatever reason. Some people just can't get to grips with it. And that's absolutely fine if that is you watching this video. Don't feel bad. But one thing I will say is you cannot put yourself down. You cannot say, look, I'm rubbish at cold calling if you've only made like 20, 30, 40 cold calls in your time. Because that's nowhere near enough. And cold calling is one of them things that you need to master over a period of time through repetition of picking up the phone and speaking to business owners. But anyway, regardless, I have been sitting on for a while now, and this is not a hidden fact. Lots of people actually use this strategy, but I've been using it myself for a while now. A way to get big businesses, or any kind of businesses, in front of you for a meeting, and a really efficient way of doing it, and that is video. And what I've been doing is sending over very short video clips of myself talking to the camera as if I would on my YouTube video, or just very, very naturally, and sending that clip to a business owner. Now, what am I saying in that? I'm literally saying exactly the same as I would in a cold call. My main objective for that video is to get a meeting with that business owner. I'm not going through their Facebook page and diagnosing it and going through their ads and going through their competitors and going through my whole meeting strategy. I'm not doing that at all. I'm literally just trying to set a meeting. So I'm doing exactly what I'm doing on a cold call, but in a video. And the power of this, and the reason why this is so powerful, is because A, not many people are doing it. Not many people are doing this at all. Now, video acquisition is not something I've invented. This has been around for a long, long while. But still not a lot of people are willing to do it because it takes time and because it takes effort and because you have to get yourself in front of the camera and be confident. But it is extremely, extremely effective. Again, once you know the correct script, once you know what it is that you want to say, but very, very simply, you want to keep these videos as short as possible. So you can do this on your phone. I mean, I've done a couple on my phone before. I've used my proper camera. I mean, but smartphones these days have got such good cameras. You could literally just walk down the street and make it natural and just talk to the camera and be like, Hey guys, I've seen your Facebook page, I want to reach out to you, blah, 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 blah. Go through your whole pitch exactly as you would on a cold call, not a pitch actually, because as you guys all know, I don't like pitching over the phone, but you want to just explain to them who you are, like introduce yourself, who you are, what it is you want to do, and why you want to set a meeting with them and just get that meeting set. And you want to send that over to them in a video, in an email or on Facebook or on Instagram or on LinkedIn. How you send that is completely versatile. You can send that in any way that you would like to, and it completely depends on the business. It completely depends. So if you have connected with the owner on LinkedIn, it makes sense to get it over to them direct. Really what you want to do is you want to just make sure that that video falls in front of the business owner directly. Okay, so you want to make sure that it's on their desk and they are seeing it. So if you have their direct email address, send it over via email. If you've got them on LinkedIn, send it on LinkedIn. If you found them on Facebook, send it on Facebook. If you've got them on Instagram, and you know where I'm going here, just make sure that you are getting that video in front of the business owner, because it's no good in the hands of a receptionist or a manager or anyone else apart from the owner, because they are the only people who can make a decision on whether they want to move forward with your service. Now, in this video, I want to show you how you can actually send that video over, because it's pretty obvious that video files are pretty long, pretty large files. It's not the kind of thing that you can just text message or you can just upload to Facebook and send over. It's not something you can just attach to an email without having to upload it into Dropbox, which can get really, really messy, which means they're then going to have to download that video on their side. So what you want to avoid here is you want it to be as easy as possible for that business owner to watch this video, this proposal that you're sending across to them. And so what you want to do is you actually want to host it online. And the easiest way to do that, very simply, there are many ways that you can do this, but the very easiest way that I've found is by just uploading it to YouTube as an unlisted video file. So I've got my Mac here, and for those of you guys that don't know how to do that, I'm going to very quickly run through how you can upload an unlisted video onto YouTube. Okay, so let me just get my screen recording software live. For those of you guys who are wondering, by the way, I've had a couple of people asking how I record my screen on my Mac. I use a bit of software called OBS. It's completely free, and yeah, try it out. That's what I use. Right, so hopefully you guys can see this now. I'm still talking to my camera instead of having my actual Mac camera on today. So you're gonna go on YouTube and you want to be logged in on your account. You just want to hit the upload button here in the top right hand corner, select a file to upload. I made a really simple one earlier, and just select the file and hit upload. Now, how you make this unlisted instead of being public on your page is just by this little drop down here where it says public, and you just want to change that to unlisted. You also want to change the title, so you could send this to, save this as a video proposal, and then whatever, The Rock Steakhouse. So you can change this to whatever. The description really doesn't matter, tags doesn't matter at all. You just want to hit done. You're then going to get a video link here that you're just going to copy. So this one here, copy that link, and you can send that over to the business owner in any way that you wish to do so. So I'm just going to stop recording this on my screen here and come back to you guys. So that is how you can very simply upload a video to YouTube as an unlisted file, and then get that link and just send it over to the business owner on whatever channel that you decide to use. Now, as I said, I have done this on my phone before, I've done this on my camera before. You can do this on your laptop, on your webcam. I know on Mac they have Photo Booth, which is a built-in app which you can already record your webcam. I'm sure there's something very similar for Windows. It really doesn't matter. Now, the thing here is not to worry about the quality of the video and get compulsively obsessed with whether it's high quality or not, or whether it's a little bit pixelated or whatever. Like, that's not the thing to worry about here. The thing to worry about is making sure that you are natural and that you are confident and that you are assertive with the video and that you are straight to the point, because what you don't want to do here is you do not want to waste that business owner's time. So you want to get straight to the point, let them know that you want to set a meeting with them, and just be very friendly and be smiley, because the bonus here is you have your expressions on your side. You have your body language, you have your face, you have your facial expressions, you have that on your side. And when you're actually cold calling, you don't have that, you only have your voice. You don't have to be sitting at your desk right now to record this video, although you can be walking around the street, and actually that's probably a more natural way to do it, because then it doesn't look like you're just recording video after video after video and smashing them out to business owners. But this is a very, very effective way to set meetings because it is so personal, it is so bespoke, and it has shown that you have taken some initiative to do something different and make the effort to want to sign up this business. Now, I had this myself very, very recently. Within the last couple of months, sorry, I don't want this coffee to get cold. Within the last couple of months, I have been working on a very large funnel for my personal brand. And I'm a very busy guy these days with my clients, with replying to students, with mentoring. Like, I'm so busy that I know I can make this funnel myself, but I just do not have the time to do it. And I wanted to work with the best person that I possibly can to make this funnel alongside me and help me out with this. And so what I did was I put a listing up on Upwork. I put a job up, as you do, and I had about 70 or 80 people apply for this job, and I procrastinated for about a week. I didn't have a clue where to start of going through these applicants. I didn't have time to make the funnel, and I didn't have time to go through all of these applicants. But what stood out to me was one person sent me a video link. One person out of all of those people stood out to me, and they sent me a video link, and there was a personal introduction of them talking to the camera, telling me why they are suitable for the job that I have listed. And that is the very same person that I hired, and I paid them multiple thousands of pounds to help me out with this project. And that is only because they got my attention in the first place by making the effort to create a video. And that is how powerful. I can speak firsthand of how powerful video can be and video outreach can be because other people cannot be bothered to do it. So I hope you got loads of value from this video, guys, and I hope that this has inspired you to actually start reaching out to some clients with video. Now, don't just use this, don't just rely on this as your only way to reach out to clients. You need to try out different methods because what works with one business is not going to work with another business, but I just wanted to talk to you about how powerful this can be. Now, some good news for my students. I am going to be releasing an extra video. I don't know whether it's going to be an extra video or two. It's either going to be one long video or a couple of shorter videos with some in-depth training of how you can acquire clients using video, going through exactly what I would be talking about on that video. So I will show you some examples of me talking to the camera. I will send you some video proposals that I have sent to business owners, and I will upload those into the course. And I will just go fully in-depth into video client acquisition strategies, so you guys can try them out and kind of do everything that I do and know the ins and outs of how I'm doing that. So I'm going to be uploading that to the course this Friday, maybe even sooner, and I can't wait to watch you guys implement that and go smash that. And I'll post this into the course group as well, so you can you can be aware of this update. I think I've covered everything I wanted to cover in this video, guys. I hope you got loads of value from it. Please do share it with someone else who is struggling to sign up clients at the moment, because I'm sure this will be a great help to them. And I'll be back again with another video hopefully on Friday. See you later, guys.